Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought that we could just do a chatty get ready with me life update. Thought my cat was trying to get in the door. Yeah, I just feel like sometimes the vlogs get a bit repetitive, and so sometimes I just wanna, sit back and chat and catch up with you guys. So it's actually Thursday morning, the day before I'm supposed to upload this video. I never know where to put the camera so that I'm like close enough to my mirror but also not out of frame. I'm also going to exfoliate or dermaplane my face, or shave if you will. Paula is calling me, one sec. Yeah, so I feel like I always wait till the last second to shave my face. I really can't remember the last time I did. I have this little razor that I got from like one of the grocery stores. I want to see if I have my other one. I do. I like to use this one. This one is a bit more wide, so I like to use it on my cheeks, forehead, just like wider areas with more surface area, and then that small one around my eyebrows. I know you're not supposed to like reshape your eyebrows or anything, so I just literally go around them. Trying my best. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this and chat a little bit. So we are back to good old late fall, early winter when the sun starts to set at like literally 4 p.m. And I'm just like, every year this happens, I get so annoyed because I feel like just naturally when the sun sets, you feel like the day is over and then you're just not as like productive or not wanting to like go out and stuff. It's sad girl season sometimes. So much hair comes off. And so the reason I do this, it's not even because like I have a super hairy face and I'm insecure necessarily. It's more so about like it exfoliates your skin. Whenever I do it, I feel like my face looks brighter and more radiant. And then when you go to put makeup on, it applies so much smoother because you have like a smooth base. I feel like also just with like YouTube, I noticed this last year that like I just don't know what to film once it becomes winter and like once the seasons just start to slow down and there's not as much exciting stuff going on in life. Obviously, like I can keep filming my daily vlogs and I love to watch daily vlogs, but I don't know if it gets repetitive, guys. And I always want to make sure that my channel is like quality over quantity. And so sometimes I struggle with if I don't know what to film or if I'm not really satisfied with what I film. Like, do you guys just want a video even if it's not like the most entertaining, interesting thing? Or should I just like wait until like I have a better video? So I don't know, I would love some feedback. I know that like some people have given me video suggestions, but even with those, I can't film a niche video I can only film those every so often. And so I guess that's just been one of my struggles with with YouTube and just like content creation in general, is like this stuff does take a while to edit, a while to film. I guess like sometimes it's discouraging when like you're not growing at the rate that you would like to, or like certain videos just don't perform the way you thought that they would. And it's not to be like mistaken for like me not being grateful for the channel and like the community I've built on here. I am so grateful for like every single person who watches and benefits from my channel and engages with my videos. But I guess like I do have big dreams, I suppose, and I don't know, I would just love to see like where I can take this. I've been doing it. This December will be my 2-year YouTube anniversary, and I think like a slow, steady growth is always great, but I just get in my head sometimes, I guess, where I don't know if like what I'm putting out there is actually beneficial or like valuable content. I don't want it to be just like any other channel. Like I hope my personality is actually speaking to you guys. I just want to like make sure that my channel isn't boring, essentially. Also, I have a few breakouts, and whenever there's like an active piece of acne, I try to not shave right over that so I don't irritate it. For the corners of my lips, I always like put my tongue like this to really like get that hair off. So, us brown girls, those mustaches they be coming in. I go through phases with YouTube and content creation where I'm like, what am I doing? Is this even like interesting to people? Is it benefiting people? Am I giving you like tangible life advice? Am I giving you good fashion advice? I know that like just watching an entertaining video or people going through like the motions of their day is also like valuable. Like I love to just watch vloggers make their dinner or like go run errands at Target. I don't know if it's gonna be like a long-term, lifelong thing because it also has to like sustain me and my lifestyle and all that, and so like that's a whole different conversation. It takes time to grow these things. There's so much like potential with content creation and its ability to change your life. You never know how long it'll take to get there, I guess is what I'm saying. With my forehead, I try to like not go too high up like near my hairline when I'm dermaplaning. So I'll zoom in a little bit. And I hate when there's kind of almost an obvious line of where the baby hair's like peach fuzz stops and where the shaved part begins. So let's just think like right about here. And I always hold my face taut when I'm doing this. Also, I didn't even say what I'm getting ready for. I just went straight into my insecurities. I'm just getting ready for the day. I might film some stuff for like Instagram. And then I'm also gonna go to, you know, my usual, one of my coffee shops to edit this video and do a few more things. So like aside from this, I do like social media management for small businesses. And I have been wanting to expand that business and try to find like another client or whatever. So that's also something else I've been working on. And, you know, if my schedule gets more busy, I don't know how I'm gonna balance making daily or weekly vlogs and like editing that. I've gotten a lot better at editing quicker, but I don't know, guys. There's different areas of life, right? I feel like I've even made videos on this, like setting goals for the different areas of your life. So there's personal life, there's spiritual, there's career, family, romantic relationship, friendships. I think something my whole life that I've always tried to focus on is like being 100% and balanced in all of those areas, but like that's just never going to be a possibility. I feel like I'm almost like shy to say that like I feel like don't necessarily have my career figured out, or like my friendships aren't 100%, and like that's okay. I'm just figuring out like what do I want to do? Do I want to continue down certain paths? Do I want to like keep certain friendships? Okay guys, let's take a quick break from talking for a second. So for today's makeup look, I'm focusing mostly on skincare. I feel like that's what my skin needs. I feel like I don't really share things I do for my skin. It's not really a lot at all. I always make sure my lips are moisturized. I don't really care if it's Aquaphor or Vaseline. I just like that this Aquaphor comes in this big tube and it lasts me like months, like at least 6 months for like my lips, my skin, like around my nails, my feet. And also, since I just literally shaved my face, it's not good to go in with a ton of makeup. I love Ulta MD so much. So I made a video about like my acne journey a while ago, at least like a year and a half ago. And my dermatologist like is the one who introduced me to Ulta MD. It's just like skincare made for sensitive acne prone skin. It's never broken me out. I've used a few other like sunscreens and stuff, and those I feel like irritated my skin. And I have been on Accutanes. That also has to do with the fact that my acne hasn't come back, but I do get a few breakouts. I mean, this camera has like a smoothing filter on it, but usually around like my period, and then if I've been eating bad, which I have been, I feel like the past 2 or 3 weeks. I'm also gonna go in with this hydrating skin recovery night mask. I know that this is a night mask, but I just feel like it just feels really good, and especially since I just shaved, I want something like super hydrating and just like a nice barrier. So I'm just going to gently tap it in. You want to be very gentle around the skin around your eyes because that skin is very like delicate. Oh my god, it has a nice cooling effect. I'll try to link it in the description box. And I'll take some of these. This is an SPF 46. It's a tinted face sunscreen. I know people say you do like the 2-finger rule. I'm a little stingy, I guess. So I'm just gonna go in with like this much. I feel like I have a small face too. So like it covers for me. And then like when you like kind of like gently slap your face, I feel like it stimulates blood circulation, and maybe that's a lie. Ooh, but I also want to apply my eye cream using the First Aid Beauty Hydrating Eye Cream with hyaluronic acid, safe for sensitive skin. I feel like I always crease so bad on the under eyes, and I'll be honest, I don't know if this does much because I've only used it like a handful of times. I just forget that I have it. What was I saying before I started this? I feel like relating this back to YouTube, I relate to creators who share more about themselves and their personal life and their struggles because it makes them more human, and I've become invested in their life. And I guess sometimes I feel like maybe am I boring because I'm just sharing kind of the motions of my daily life, but then at the same time I never want to like exploit myself or the personal things going on in my life. But I guess just like it's okay to speak about general themes. And just with like friendships and stuff, honestly, like I have a lot of random different friends, but sometimes I wish I had that like solid group of girlfriends, like the girls who go on a trip together, or like everyone just like has that comfortable relationship with each other. You always just compare yourself to other people, and the friends that I do have are really great, really wonderful people, but we're all just in different areas of life. Some live far away, some are in school, some are married, some are not, and it's just like hard to keep up with everyone. Like I myself get really busy, and then I don't know, I want to like pour into my relationships more, but I also want to like receive that back, because when I don't receive the same amount of prioritizing back, then it just like deters me from wanting to continue. And I'm sure that's something that other people can relate to. I feel like that's just one of my, I don't even know if insecurity is the right word. When I think about the things that kind of bring me down, it's, you know, when I don't feel super fulfilled with that female friendship. I feel like female friendships are just so important. I'm so blessed that like my husband is my best friend. I know that's so stupid and cliche, but like we truly just play and laugh and joke and stuff. But you gotta also have your female friendships, and I do have those, but I compare myself to other people who have it better than I do. Okay, back to the makeup. So we are just doing a no makeup look, just accentuating any features that I want to accentuate. Let's zoom you in again. And when it comes to makeup brands and products, I literally have been using the same stuff for years. Some of them are now on the boycott list that I've just had for years. So if I'm not 100% sure, I'm not gonna mention the brand, but I'll just mention the type of product. So I'm just gonna go in with some brow gel. Okay, something about brow gel, I feel like it's become very popular in the past few years. Just like that fluffy brow look, which I love. But then I'm like, is brow gel like super bad for your eyebrows? I mean, it can't be good, but I just don't know how bad it is. Like if it might make my eyebrows fall out when I'm like older one day. I will go in with a little bit of just powder bronzer because I'm out of my Makeup by Mario cream bronzer. So I just use his powder bronzer, which you could see I've just hit pan on. I'm a very like pale person, not in the sense of like I'm super white, but I just don't have a lot of like color or dimension to my face, I feel like. Again, since I just shaved my face, I'm gonna try to be very gentle and light, even with applying the brush, because I probably should not have like shaved my face today if I knew I'm doing a little bit of makeup. Another life update is that my husband, Saleh, is starting with a new job next week, which super happy and excited for him. But this job, he's gonna be in person more often than before, which makes me a little sad because, you know, we've both just worked from home together most days of the week. He usually would go in like 1 to 2 times a week with this previous or like current company, but now he's gonna be in the office like 4 times a week, and I just hope I don't get lonely and bored because I like to annoy him throughout the day. I really love this type of like deep purple shade. It looks so pretty. But yeah guys, I'm sure like a lot of you can also relate to just not feeling complete in certain areas of your life. It's all about perspective, glass half full versus glass half empty. Just being grateful for what Allah has blessed us with. Like, I'm not ungrateful, it's just that like I always strive to be like the best in all areas, and it's okay to like acknowledge your pain points in life and try to like subconsciously or consciously work on those. Going in with my Ilias mascara. I've talked about this one before. It's pretty good. I will say, like, I used to have these small travel size bottle that I would use, and I felt like that one got my lashes to look more full and voluminous quicker, whereas this one, it takes a little bit more time to build it up. Let's talk about future things that are coming up. It's obviously November, so I'm trying to plan a Friendsgiving. Let's see if that happens. If it does, then I will definitely vlog and film that because I love Friendsgivings and just kind of like the food around this time of year. I have a few baby showers, engagements, weddings coming up as usual. Don't have any trips planned. I don't think we're gonna go on any like major trips, at least until next summer. I do have one planned, which that's a ways away from now, so who really cares? On the days that I don't go in with concealer, I mix these two light shades in my Makeup by Mario palette. And I just apply it on the inner corners. And I'll go in with my One Size lip liner in the shade Rent Dew. I love the noise it makes. Oh, also guys, I just started The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Ugh, so entertaining. I love just girl drama. Like mindless shows, brainless television is just my favorite. My oh my god, that looks so dark from this angle. My Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the shade Iconic Nude on the centers. Something about me is I will always do a bold lip, focus on the lip rather than everything else. And I think that's about it. All right, you guys, that's it for today's video. I just really wanted to sit down and chat, catch up with you guys, share some thoughts that have been going on in my head. So, you know, please comment your thoughts down below, anything that you might be going through or any questions that you have for me. I need to find a coffee shop that I want to go do work from. I like to try new places. And then tonight I'm gonna make some homemade pho, which it'll be my first time doing that. So I'll probably have that on my Instagram story to see how it turns out. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys for just supporting me and my channel. And yeah, I love y'all. I will see you in the next video. Bye!